Well, we've got the first public beta test going of the new Helicopter PVE mode in War Thunder. Let me say, it's about damn time. So, to get into this, you just select a helicopter in your lineup, go to Simulator Battles, and find it under the Test Events list. Now, the way this game mode works right now is kind of like Simulator Battles in that you spawn in, you buy a spawn with Silver Lions, and you can buy more spawns if you get wasted. But the flight model seems to feel a bit more like realistic battles, but you get weapon reloads like arcade battles. So my first impression is that this is a really unique kind of a hybrid game mode. It's got some flaws, but I like it so far. Now, there are currently two BR brackets, 9.3 and below as the lower bracket, and then 9.7 and above as the higher bracket. And I'm pretty happy about that, because entry-level helicopters shouldn't be competing with, all the swarm of KA-50s for targets and stuff. Now, the actual objectives in the match are EC style, where you complete, map-specific objectives like blowing up convoys and bases. This is a cooperative game mode, and the only real PvP competition is competition for targets. That is, trying to blow stuff up before somebody else gets to it. Now, for the PvE elements, the ground-based anti-air units do shoot back, and they're far more effective than in other game modes, at least in, my personal opinion. And there's also going to be some aircraft patrolling around that are going to attack you. Now, currently, they're just props, the aircraft. And even in the higher tier brackets, you're going to be attacked by, P-38s and stuff. And I think that's just for balance, because, trying to fight off F-4s or Su-7s in helicopters would just be cruel. So a few things to keep in mind if you try this out. The targets respawn, both the ground units and the bases. You'll get new convoys that come in now and then that you have to blow up, and the bases will respawn. I'm not sure if it's at random or if it's on a set timer. But if you get into a match that's already going and it seems like there's nothing to attack, just wait a minute or two. Now, another important note, in the lower bracket, the anti-air units, the anti-air that you're facing, are mostly flak guns and SPAA guns. But in the higher bracket, you're facing surface-to-air missiles in addition to the SPAA guns. So if you're in a helicopter without a radar warning receiver, without countermeasures, or without long-range missiles, keep that in mind and fly carefully. Now, you do get unlimited respawns, but just be careful, because if you're struggling, you might end up draining your Silver Lions a lot faster than you intended to. Now, there's a forum post up where the snail is looking for feedback, and I already sent the developers some on their Discord server. My feedback was about the frustration with travel distances on the larger maps, a suggestion to maybe start the higher bracket at 10.0, or to lower the BR of a few of the 9.7 helicopters that don't have defensive systems, and lastly, the rewards. Right now, the rewards in this game mode are just complete crap. In my feedback, I mentioned specifically that the rewards feel like they're about 1/10 what they should be, and I stressed that multiple times. My reasoning is that it shouldn't take an average player 60 or more hours in a given game mode to unlock a new vehicle, especially if they have a premium account. And right now, the rewards are just trash. I also plugged the idea of using ground battle maps for this mode, instead of, or maybe in addition to, air battle maps, as the shorter distances might make it a bit faster paced, and if they used map objectives, like, for example, trying to stop AI tanks from capping the 3 points, it could get pretty exciting and encourage more teamwork instead of just trying to compete for targets. Now, I don't know if anything is going to come out of my feedback, but, we'll see. Maybe they'll listen. Anyway, that about wraps it up, but if you try out the Helicopter PVE mode, leave the snails some feedback on the forums, especially about the rewards. Remember, they literally asked for it. So, as always, thanks for watching.